Alright. That should be good. Hello everyone, my name is Nana, and welcome to the stream where we play itch.io games and Game Jolt games. I'm currently taking requests as seen here. You can request that I play a game, make sure it's appropriate for YouTube, and yeah. Whatever. Alright, let's get right to it. Let's start this game. Please be a game that's windowed. Yes. Yes. Okay. Alright. This game already seems creepy. Well then, let's get started. I first realized that I was a character in a video game about 3 weeks ago. At first I noticed little things, glitches, things blinking in and out of existence. Then I tried to remember things like how I met my girlfriend, Rebecca, where I was born, or either of my parents' names. I couldn't remember. I could only remember it back as far back as a month ago. It was a hard 3 weeks. The worst part was that when I tried to explain this to Rebecca, it was like she wouldn't listen to me, or she couldn't hear me. I guess the game's programming could only stretch so far. Eventually I decided to just let things happen and see how things would unfold. I mean, after all, despite how existential crisis-inducing finding out your life's a game was, my life was a pretty good life. I might as well enjoy it, right? Then Rebecca decided we should move out. Finding an affordable home to rent, it was too large a place to own all by ourselves. We packed our things from our city apartment and drove to the countryside. We are here! We stepped out of a car. Oh my gosh, Rebecca. Also, I'm eating ramen. Don't judge me. There it is, Adrian. The house is over there, at the end of the road. I looked at the mansion in the distance. Come on, Sheska. I opened the back door of the car to let Sheska out. Sheska was our dog, by the way. However, as soon as she got out of the car, Sheska started growling. Well, that's a bad sign. Rebecca turned to Sheska. Aw, what's the matter, girl? She's scared of the house. I think she's scared of the house. Why? I don't know. Because it looks like the mansion's architect was a fan of Edward Gorey. I guess something upset her. Animals can sense things, you know? Maybe it was a squirrel or something. Never mind. Let's go inside. I looked around. I could see from here that there was a study room that led to a massive grand ballroom. It was kind of a grand ballroom that I could imagine also doubling as a final boss arena. Is that supposed to be foreshadowing? Very unusual furniture. I stared at a weird painting of what looked interpreted as 2 horses. The frame it was in looked like it had 4 sets of claws trying to rip the artwork open. Very unusual. I prefer to call it rustic charm. Love how old-timey this place looks. What? Scared? No. Well, I don't think something's gonna jump out and shout a boogie woogie boo. I still feel a huge amount of unease. Oh, that's not good. Don't worry, I'll protect you from anything in this household. Rebecca started glitching out again. It happened from time to time. It was the first thing that made me realize I was in a game. It used to freak me out, but now the novelties is worn off. Or the shock's worn off. Whatever you want to call it. Oh, okay. Save. I would love to save. You only get one save. Oh, that's kind of scary. Seemed like me acting out of character causes this. It's like Rebecca can't figure out how to react to me. Adrian! Earth to Adrian! I snapped out of it. Yeah, Rebecca? I said, I'll protect you. Sure, sure. Now, I know what you may be thinking. If we were moving into this house, why were we acting like we'd never set foot in this place before? Apparently, this is a world where you pay an estate agent a lot of money and just hope for the best. Om nom. Hello, Vier. Welcome to Strem. I don't even know. Yeah, you stepped in like a minute ago. I'm so sorry that I didn't see you like instantly. Ah, I'm such a terrible person. We're currently playing a game called Redacted Life. You can see it up there in the top left corner. I'm also taking game requests, like free games that you'll find like just all over the internet. Okay. So currently what we figured out in this game is that this guy's life is a video game, and he's living in a video game, and he figured it out, but he can think beyond the game, apparently. And, everyone else just can't react to it at all. Alright, anyways, you cross your fingers and wish really hard, and they magically find a beautiful house you can afford to lodge in. Woman. We're leaving this crazy house! A young couple came lumbering down the stairs. They were each carrying a suitcase. I've had it! I can stand for a lot of things, but not this. And with that, the couple left. My. A person whose gender was unclear to me approached us. They were wrapped up in several layers of winter clothing. Despite the fact it wasn't winter. Turl. It seems another family has left us with another to replace them. It's like a revolving door around here. Hello, my name's Turl. How are you? The voice is also ambiguous, not just in terms of gender, but it sounded young and anxious, childish yet wise, all at the same time. Party hard too? Sure, hang on. Let me add that to my queue, I guess. Nope. Can you not? Hang on a second. Party hard 2. You should try the alpha. It's short and sweet. Hang on, I'm gonna start a game queue. Here we go. Anyways, I'm Rebecca and this is Adrian. Why are those people leaving? They're scared of the spirit who dwells in this household. It's a terrible story, one fraught with tragedy. I told them that no, we wouldn't, and the sweater-layered character told Rebecca and me the pretty full and complete information about the mansion. Tell us about the structure was originally commissioned in the 1800s. And about the original owners of the mansion. Miro and Clara were a couple who'd recently married before moving into their new home. Miro first met Clara when she became his assistant for his magic act. This eventually led to them falling in love with each other. Miro the magician, as he was called, was an illusionist. He also rumored to have dabbled in two dubious things: adultery and the dark arts. Well, that's not. Though neither was ever proven publicly, he was apparently successful enough as a magician to afford the mansion, and continued performing with Clara for many years until... Because there was always an until with these stories. Until... For some reason my mind kept wandering. But I did my best to stay focused to Turl's cliched story. That really was an awful picture frame. So what happened to the magician and his wife? They disappeared! I sighed. No one seemed to notice. Really? The magician disappeared? How ironic. Very cute. They completely vanished. Snark. That sounds like a great magic act. That must have gone down well with the audience. It wasn't a magic trick. They had vanished from their household without taking anything with them. She took me seriously. I could see why my sarcasm was once again wasted in this world. No, they became missing for several days. Eventually, Miro was found dead in the basement of this very mansion. His body was covered with long, deep slash marks like he'd been scratched to pieces like some sort of long-fingered animal. But his wife was never found. I think Clara knew that her husband had been cheating on her. Maybe when she found out, she confronted him with it. Maybe Miro kept a book filled with black magic and that had something to do with it, but I think something very dark happened the night they disappeared. I believe that Clara's ghost still haunts this place to this day. It would explain all the strange things in this place. Eerie noises, the furniture rearranging itself after you leave the room. Until suddenly stopped their history lecture. Do you believe in ghosts? I've never really thought about it seriously before. But no, I don't believe in ghosts, sorry. That's fine, no need to apologize to me. What about you, your beau? What does he think? I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really care. How do you know? Why are you? I don't know. Why? Why are you telling us all this? Wasn't this more likely to be the next couple to move out? Was this person trying to convince us to leave? I just thought it was interesting and important for you to know this household's backstory. It fascinates me. The only reason why I moved here in the first place. Why are you staying here if you believe there's a ghost? I've made this an occupation of mine. In the past, I've proven to have a knack for solving ghost problems and helping them find peace. You're a ghost hunter? Oh, wow! What do you think of this game so far, Vier? Not a hunter, my dear. I prefer to think of myself as a ghost whisperer. Are there really enough ghosts in the world for you to do that? Well, you'd be surprised. But I also provide some services to people, living people, like Wiccan charms and divinations. I'll give your girlfriend a tarot of reading if you like, free of charge. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I've never had a tarot card reading before. Oh boy. After clearing a space on one of the tables, I gotta ramen myself up again. I need more fuel. Ramen is my fuel. Turl got Rebecca to shuffle the tarot deck. I looked at a bouquet of freshly cut flowers nearby. They were white lilies because, of course, they would have been white lilies. Because, of course, the funeral flower, a symbol for death. We don't actually know if this is a boy or a girl yet. Also, you only get one save, and that kind of scares me. Yes. I don't know how long it'll last in my system, but it will last, I guess. Of course, the game designer couldn't resist that. Taking the cards from her, Turtle took the top 5 cards off the deck, placing them face down in a formation on the table. Would what give you the cooties? This tarot card reading will be an interpretation of your future. They, meaning Turl, not Rebecca, and Turl slowly flipped over each card, revealing their illustrations. Ew! Ooh! They're not going to say they sense danger or anything cliche like that, are they? Oh, it's supposed to be... Oh. What's wrong, Turl? This looks bad. Sigh, telling me I want to know. Well, it's all up to interpretation, but... Turl pointed to the center card. This card represents the fool. That's you. I try not to smirk at their phrasing. Nope. Absolutely no room for interpretation there. Luckily, Rebecca didn't seem to notice. The card in the center represents usually the person this is going to happen to, and the fool is usually a... So like the butt of a joke. What is this game about? It's about a video game. You're a person that lives in a video game. Like, you figured this out somewhat. The main character of this game figured out that they were just in a video game, or... Yeah. Basically, the gist of it, and we are moving into this creepy mansion. That's what's happening right now. Hang on a second. Rebecca put her arm around mine and squeezed it. I'm certainly lucky to have Adrian. Yeah, and I you. No matter what I may say about Rebecca, I really do care about her. That's what makes this feeling in the back of my mind worse. The card below represents a person who will be involved. Strength. Are they in persona? No, they are not. This card represents determination and endurance. So a determined person, exactly. Someone who will keep going even in the face of adversity. This is such a beautiful card. Thank you. This is a custom tarot deck I had made especially for me. In my opinion, any tarot reader worth their weight in salt should get a custom tarot deck. Now let's see. The card at the top represents another person involved. Specifically a woman, since this is the Empress card. Would that be me? Am I the woman? Since this is a tarot reading of you, it actually interpret that woman as Clara. The magician's wife? I'm sure her ghost is here as long as you're in this house. You and her will be connected. The leftmost card represents a past event, the Tower. The Tower is associated with sudden, disruptive, and potentially destructive change. It can also mean liberation and the gaining of freedom. But in terms of destructive change happening in the past, I divine it as Clara's past. Well, that can't be good. Oh, death is often a misunderstood symbol. It doesn't necessarily represent a literal death. It can mean the death of an old way of life and the beginning of a new one. In other words, it could just be a change as simple as adopting a dog, or moving to a spooky mansion. Right. Just so to sum it all up, I believe that there's going to be some strange changes coming soon in your life. Something to do with this mansion's dark past. You'd best be careful. I mean, I know you said that you don't believe in ghosts. You may think that this is a lot of hogwash. A load of hogwash. Yeah. No, this is really interesting. Thank you. You're welcome. Interesting? Well, I'd better get going. That's all I have left to say. I'll see you later. With that, Turl left. Rebecca turned to me. So what now? Well, we still have a lot of unpacking to do, but I kind of want to do a bit of exploring first. Why don't we leave the rest of the luggage till later? It's only 2 suitcases. Look, I can do it myself. You can explore that house and I'll catch up with you later. Okay. Well, it's official. I'm trapped in a horror game. A badly written horror game. Never mind, I'll just go and get the luggage, shall I? Is this an adventure game? Because that sounded like a lousy first quest. I pull out the 2 improbably sized suitcases. I called them that because this is all we packed. There is no moving van. There's traveling light, and then there's this. Our whole previous life was the contents of these 2 suitcases. With a heave, I lifted them up to carry them back to the mansion. Well. After about 5 years or so, I eventually finished a trek up the front path and made it back to the house. I'll go put the luggage upstairs. No. Right in front of me was a ghost that looked like the woman from Miro's Magic Act poster. Clara. What do you want? What do you want? Ghost. It wouldn't answer. Ah! Adrian? Ah! What's wrong, Adrian? You can't remember the name of it. That's kind of sad. After I finished restoring my heart, I answered her. I saw a ghost. It was the ghost of a woman. I think she was that magician's wife. She relaxed and gave me a pitying look. Didn't you see it? Oh, Adrian, you probably just thought you saw something. I mean, this drafty house? Yeah, drafty, sure. Oh, you're right, Rebecca. Drafts do get my imagination to flutter. Now, if that's everything, I'm gonna go back to exploring the ground floor, okay? Yeah, just be careful, alright? I will! Just my luck. Just as Rebecca comes back, the ghost vanishes. Before I had wondered if the ghost was going to be real or if someone in a mask. Otherwise, it would have been blah blah blah. I knew that the ghost was real. I had a feeling that Rebecca was safe from the ghost. Well, as safe as she could be. What I mean is, I was trying to imagine this as a game written by someone else. I thought back to horror films, and generally speaking, the young woman who had a boyfriend was usually safe. Their boyfriend, on the other hand... I continued upstairs. Well, this wasn't our bedroom. I accidentally stepped into the attic. Dust-covered toys filled the room. Toys? Did Clara and Miro have children? Turl didn't mention that. Were they planning on having children, perhaps? Did something happen? Oh! You can see the panic in Adrian's eyes. Look at them! Look at the fear! Rebecca! Oh, wow. I found Rebecca on the ground. I rushed to her aid and helped her up. What happened? There! She pointed to the wall. Letters were in all caps. We're all in caps. Hang on a second. I gotta eat more ramen. Okay, it appeared that the author tried their best to try and to describe their own screaming. It was written in blood and looked like it was going to be hell to scrub out. It said, "Get out." But by now, it really should have said, "Get out, you idiot." Did you see it run past you? Did you see what happened? I heard you scream and I rushed over and no one passed me. How could you miss it? I saw it! I saw the ghost! Maybe it was a draft. This is no time for jokes! Alright, I admit I was wrong. There was a ghost, like you said. You don't have to be such a jerk about this. Excuse me? Okay, it wants me to save right now. Sorry. You were right, Adrian. I'd prefer it if I wasn't. Turl said that they plan on doing a seance. A seance? You know, that thing in the movies where people gather around and try to contact ghosts. I know what a seance is. What, we're just gonna forget about the whole malevolent ghost in the mansion? Turl says it'll be fun. Stream's over. Goodbye, everyone. Can I get it back on screen? Hello? Lep. I can't get it back on screen. Hello? Oh, here we go. Turl says it'll be fun. Yep, I guess we were. Rebecca, don't you think we should leave? It's not safe here. What? But this is our home now. Fine, I'll see you later. Trying to convince her to go wasn't going to work. I realized that. This was just a game after all. Not even one of the good ones. Wait, what's this? Behind a section of her ripped, there was a marble tile, and it clearly didn't belong there. A pitch-black corridor. My goodness, you found a secret passageway? Really? You surprised? In this house? Rebecca and I are going to perform a seance in the vestibule. Would you care to join us? Yeah, Rebecca told me already, and I'll pass. Also, are you sure it's wise to do a seance when there's a ghost who wants everyone here to leave? There won't be any way to give this ghost true peace unless I can find a way of communicating with her. That acoustic foam. She is. It's so dumb. She is so dumb. Let's save. No, I don't want to delete it. I hope you change your mind, though. The more people, the more power. I'll be in the vestibule if you want to join in. Enough was enough. There was no more letting things unfold. If I was in a horror game, I could at least choose how the story ends. I had two choices, win the game or find the way out of the game. The problem was I had no idea how to go about doing either. Where should I start? Okay, let's save here. Let's go back to the attic. I decided to return to the attic. I wanted to explore the room some more. Maybe I could find some answers here. Uh-oh. I froze, literally. The temperature in the room seemed to take a sudden drop. I could practically see my breath in little puffs of steam. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I was standing in a room on my own in a mansion where I knew there was a ghost. I mean, it's a game. I know it's just a game, but what does that make me? Can I still die? Will I come back? Will it hurt? Will I remember dying? Uh-huh. What if I wasn't in a game? What if that was that thing? What was that thing called? The Truman Show delusion? Does someone think to the main character in a reality TV show? Was there a name for the video game equivalent of that? I started thinking, was I a guy who realized he was in a game, or was I a man who was going mad in a supernatural mansion, or was I just mad? Could I really just be going mad? Blah 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 blah. I've been prolonging it so long enough in my thoughts, I had to face whatever was behind me. I turned around. Nothing. Thank God. Okay, stream's over. Enough was enough. Well then. I guess let's go explore the secret I was feeling in the cautious mode, so of course I decided to explore the damn dingy tunnel. I walked down the dark, creepy stairs. I reached the basement, which turned out to be a cellar. Barrels filled with wine lined all over the room. At least I think it was wine, but with how the rest of this mansion was designed, I'm pretty sure there were probably 7 or 8 barrels. I probably opened up to a secret passageway. Took another look and noticed something else. There was an old suit of armor on a wooden stand. How did I miss it? Was it there before? Anyone in there? Thank God. Uh-oh, it's glitching. It started to glitch. I was strangely drawn to it, like a moth to a flame. I mean, it wasn't just an attraction to it. I mean, I love medieval things, but this feeling is more like the suit of armor was different from anything else in this world. Like it didn't belong here, like me. I touched it and... What did I do? Error. Lost connection to host Adrian. Searching for a new host. Host Hana found. Reconnecting to new host. Please wait. Okay, stream's over. Alright. We're gonna try this again. Excuse me. This is different from what it was before. Okay, let's go then. I guess you want me to say something inspiration about the cherry blossoms, how they're a metaphor for my life. Turning around and all that other high school romance stuff. But that's not me. Instead, I'll take a moment to set things straight before someone goes and starts accusing me of things. This is interesting! Firstly, no, I didn't run to school late with a piece of toast in my mouth. I got on time. I ate. I got to school early. How do you think I got time to do this narration in my head? I know, I didn't crash into a cute boy on my way here. I'm not a total klutz. I don't even know why I constantly do this, monologuing to myself. My dad's told me to stop with this narrating stuff. Who would I even be talking to? Someone telepathic? Stream's over. I can't deal with this anymore. Ugh. Alright. Oh well, it's fun. I can't help it. I'm pretty sure other people would have done it too. That's what I tell myself anyway. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You're probably asking for footnotes by now, aren't you? I'm Hannah. Okay, so this game, it all builds on each other. Okay, so it's not like just randomized. It actually builds on itself. To be honest, she doesn't seem to fill a stereotype. I'm Hannah, and the biggest problem I have is that I was born with pink hair. Well, sort of. Let me explain. Pink hair isn't exactly normal here, no matter what an anime tells you. When I was born, my parents saw my hair and simultaneously had the same thought. Oh no, our daughter's an anime protagonist! From that moment on, a weird and unexplainable things have tried to creep into my life. My parents did their best to protect me from it all. When I was 2 years old, an imp or a demon of some sort was found creeping by my crib. My mom hid it with a rolling pin and called animal control. Okay. When I was 6, a man in a dark cloak knocked on our front door, trying to tell my mom and my dad that I was the chosen one from a prophecy written long ago on some old stone somethings. My dad closed the door on him. It all ended up being too much for my mom. She ended up packing a suitcase and left me and dad when I was 8. What is this game?! She didn't realize that this is... Okay, okay. Hang on. Didn't realize that this only created a tragic backstory for me. I can make jokes like that because I don't remember her too well, to be honest. And now it seems like fate is trying to rope me into a romance. Cayman. Hey! This was Cayman. If you're bad as named as I am... Oh, Keyman. It's supposed to be Keyman. Do you call animal control on fucking Satan? Oh god, this is beautiful. This is really good. Just think of this. Keyman sounds like demon, which is ironic, seeing as Keyman had the same temperament as one. Keyman's hair was bleached and dyed, which is against school rules. If it wasn't, I would have dyed my hair something normal. Hey, aren't you gonna ask me? I did that thing where he leaned against a row of lockers trying to look cool and casual, but was leaning at an awkward angle, so it ended up not looking cool or casual. Ask you about what? He sighed. Ugh, it figures you don't know what's happening tonight, despite all the posters around the school, idiot. Jeez! Is that how you talk to a girl? An anime schoolgirl who's wearing the outfit from Yandere Simulator with a coat? And pink hair? Is this Kokona? Is this like an alternate personality of Kokona? But I decided to play dumb, because I didn't want to ask him, as he put it. Look, if you really must know, I suppose I'll tell you. Just consider yourself lucky that I just happen to have a flyer handy, okay? Okay? Why is he embarrassed? He blushed as he handed me a poster with the edges of it, where it had been stapled somewhere and had been torn off. Do I need to say he's had a crush on me since the beginning of the school year? No? We're good? Everyone on the same page now? You idiot. You seem to think that constantly calling the object of his affections an idiot would be seen as endearing or quirky, or an attempt to hide his true feelings, and not, as it was in reality, that it was really off-putting and annoying thing that was really getting me cheesed off. Keyman is what you'd call a bad boy. If said bad boy didn't really commit to the whole thing. What I mean is, oh hell, it doesn't need an explanation. You can just see it for yourself. Looked at the flyer and it was an upcoming school festival. There's a festival happening tonight, so assumedly... So I guess you want to ask me to come with you once you found out about it. Not that I want to go with you badly or anything, but I probably wouldn't say no if you asked. Just look at her face! She's like, I am done with life. Like, my life is just the embodiment of done. Stop looking at me like that! I'm not looking at you like anything. And no, sorry, I'll probably be staying home tonight. I'm really busy with fucking schoolwork. Well then fine, it's not like I care. I've gotta be somewhere. This game. With that, he walked off. Hana! Oh no. Hi, Hana. Can I talk to you for a second? That's Zen. To remember his name, just think of Zen. You know, because he's so calm. His machine gun stuttering and constant twitchiness is the absolute picture of Zen, right? His name also starts with the same letter as Shy, so he's also got that going for him. Go ahead, I won't stop you. I see you have Zen and I know each other since childhood, and I've met him at a party just before we started going to school. Never left a party quicker. He didn't stutter in the same way a stutterer stuttered, if that makes any sense. This is a reverse harem. He stuttered almost every word. Not just words beginning with B, or words at the beginning of the sentence. It entirely stemmed from his... Or maybe it didn't? I guess Sen was sort of an anomaly. I see you have one of the flyers for the festival tonight. I wanted to ask you if you wanted to go with me. I'm sorry, but I actually plan on staying home. Uh-oh. Hey! Ah! Is this guy bothering you? Oh my gosh. This game! Okay. Stream! Ah! Is this guy bothering you? Yes, 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 yes! Itty bitty bitty bow, I don't know what I'm gonna pick. No! No! Keeman, this is Sen. We were kids together. Yeah, well, that may be, but he just seemed to be. Trying to go above his league. Excuse me? Ah! Oh, brother. No, he's not. Calm down. Oh, didn't you just say that you had to be somewhere? Fine, whatever. He stalked off. Thanks, Hana. Don't mention it. Woo! Oh my god! It's that guy! It's that guy! Huh? A new guy? Excuse me, but where am I? It was an odd question, but I indulged him. You're on the 3rd floor of the south wing. The guy made it look like he wanted more info than that. You're in Mikosuka High School. He looked at me as if he didn't believe me. I'd never seen this guy before. So first a bad boy, then the shy childhood friend, and now this guy was a mysterious exchange student who would complete the trifecta of high school cliches. There we go. Why am I saving again? Are you looking for a classroom? No, he gave me a look like he was sizing up. He was judging whether or not he should let me in on a vital secret. Maybe he was a time traveler, which in case I should probably go before he tries to rope me in some sort of... Are you one of them? Eh? I was like he's trying to ad-lib a test for me to prove something. He was having trouble, so I thought, what if? What if we have the same question? So I decided to give him the test instead of the other way around. If you mean, do I realize I'm supposed to be the protagonist? Then yes, I do. Not to boast. In fact, I don't want any of it. I've been trying to ignore it my entire life. Now, as crazy as it was, I said this to people before. When I was younger, and they'd always laugh it off. But this guy... Wait, you're the protagonist in this game? This game? It was weird, but I suddenly felt a connection to this guy. I felt like I'd known him better than Sen or anyone else I'd known for years. This guy I'd only met for 5 minutes. Who was he? I'm Hana. Oh, I could read your name above the dialogue box. And before you ask, no, I could not read your inner thoughts. Just like you can't read mine. You probably can't read mine. Huh? I couldn't tell what he was talking about. He could tell, and he unintentionally gave me a disappointed look, like I'd failed one of his tests. Nevertheless, he'd introduced himself. I'm Adrian. Hana! Oh god. I was wondering, that is to say, I was wondering if, who was the guy? Is he a friend of yours? Or is he a you? Sen had clearly stunned Adrian. You almost broke the text box with that one. Huh? Oh no, he's not bothering me, son. We're just talking. Oh. Well then, I'll leave you both alone then. This game is great! I love it! It looked like he just kicked, like I just kicked a puppy or something. That seemed to be how Keeman and Sen operated. Every time they see me talk to another guy in the same age as us, Sen would act almost heartbroken and Keeman would respond with annoyed jealousy. I'm scared. What do we do? What has happened in this life? Get your beta male ass away from Hana. It was creepy. Adrian still hasn't snapped out from his awe of witnessing Sen break the world record for most amounts of stutters per second. Adrian? Hello? Only the flyer I still had with me in front of his face. He blinked at it and suddenly came to life. Oh my god! What? That! That's it! That's what I'm looking for! I glanced at the flyer. There's a photo of a suit of armor that would be on display during the festival. That's the exact same suit of armor that brought me here. Look, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm pretty sure that armor can get us out of here. You sounded like a crazy person. You sound like a crazy person. I know, but please, help me. I can show you the display at the festival. I looked again at the poster in my hand. Oh. Oh? I just remembered. The festival's tonight. Tonight? That's great. Yeah, all we have to do now is wait and then go there. So that's a lucky coincidence. I felt suspicious. Why should I go with you? Huh? Don't you want to get out of this place? Yeah, but how do I know you're not just a trap to make me an anime? You're not just a trap to make me an anime protagonist. What the heck are you talking about? Stop lying, you can't blink. You can't make any facial expression other than this. What the heck are you talking about? Look, you don't have to leave with me, but at least show me where this armor display, please. I really don't know don't know my way around here. It seemed too good to be true. I mean, a guy who just shows up, offering to take me somewhere I'll belong. This smacked of being a trap. And yet, can you wait here until my class is finished? Oh, she smiled! She actually smiled! She actually smiled! She could make a different facial expression! Finally, it was nightfall. Adrian and I walked past all the crowds and festival stands filled with sparklers, foods, and drinks. At the edge of the festival, we found the steps leading up to the shrine. Well, we're here. The shrine's at the top of that hill. All the way up there? Great. You know where the suit of armor is? Not exactly, but I mean, it could be around here somewhere. We looked around. You really took my whole story rather well. It wasn't technically a question, but I knew it was. Heh, I guess I already, well, not exactly knew, but I had a feeling that everything was off kilter, you know? She has emotions! I know, right? I felt like the whole world was focused on me, like the world was waiting for me to turn into the main character in an anime or something. Are you sure we're not fictional? Yes, of course we're real. I feel real, don't you? Well, yeah, but I bet everyone else here feels real. So how do you know? Because the alternative doesn't bear thinking about. He didn't say it depressingly, just matter-of-factly. Once we find what you're looking for, do you think we'll just end up somewhere we belong, or will it just end up in another game? And then another? Well, we've gotta try. It's not the most hopeful plan, I know, but it's all I've got. I nodded slowly. I decided to turn the conversation over to something else. What are you wearing? Huh? That white bear around your neck. Oh, this thing. Yeah, it wasn't my idea. Rebecca gave it to me. I gave her one of my Letterman jackets, and she gave me one of her scarves in return. She was still wearing that same red and white jacket when I... Oh. When I left. Then a thought occurred to me. Was Rebecca a real person? I don't know. Do you love her? Yes. Yes, I loved her. Why do you ask? It's just... You refer to her in a past tense. Like she was dead or you left her or something. I loved her, but now I don't know if she ever even existed. Can you love someone if they never existed? Let's stop talking about Rebecca. Yeah, okay. I began thinking about my dad. Did this mean that he wasn't real? But how could that be? How was I born if he wasn't real? I felt like crying. She looks so sad. This is too weird. I couldn't stay on that path for long because we were interrupted. Hey! Whoa, holy, you just like, did you see that? You just like, doom! Doom! Keeman? Keeman somehow managed to spot us and was staring daggers into Adrian. Don't tell me you're trying to steal her affections. Huh? No? There Keeman went, jumping the gun again. No! Are you kidding me? He thinks that Adrian's a romantic rival just because I talked to him for 5 minutes? Suddenly, he pulled out a switchblade knife. Holy shit! Okay. Just who are you? Keeman, are you crazy? Don't be stupid. Put the knife down. Still, I remember that saying, don't be stupid, is usually followed by immediately by someone doing something stupid. I thought the only thing Hana could do was move her sprite left and right. I can't. I won't give up. What was that behind him? Nobody's gonna take you away from me. I'll kill them before that ever happens. What is happening in this game? You're out of your mind. I looked around. Where was everybody? Then I saw it. Right at the top of the stairs. I saw a suit of armor. I darted up the stairs. Adrian quickly followed. Hey! We were halfway up the stairs. Keeman was close behind. Hana, wait! Please! I love you! I know, Hana, you're shocked because I've been keeping my feelings so well hidden, but leave us alone! No one loves you like I do. No kidding! 3/4 up the stairs. I was ahead of Adrian. Come on, Adrian, we're almost there. Hana! We reached the top of the stairs. We just had to make it to the shrine. This game is cool! There! We made it. And just in the nick of time, we touched the suit of armor and... Antique Paladin has joined your party. Huh? Adrian, where are we? An RPG. Random encounter. A ghost attacks. It's Clara! Hana, what? Battle start. It's Antique Paladin's turn. Attack! Oh, miss. Ghost loses 0 HP. Ghost attacks. Oh, damn, okay. Antique Paladin has been defeated. Uh-oh. How can Clara be here? I don't know. It's Adrian's turn. Special attack! You don't have enough stamina? Ghost attacks. Oh, what? No! Adrian's dead! Adrian! It's Hana's turn. Attack! Wait, no! The ghost attacks. Hana has been defeated. Game over. We gotta see what happens now. Is it just gonna restart the game? Like, are we just gonna start from square one, or what's happening? Uh-huh. This is the original one. This is the first one. Wait, hang on. Ahem, this tarot card reading will be an interpretation of your future. Oh, okay, so it does continue. It didn't just reset. Wait a minute, what happened? I was in another game for a second before, now I'm back here. Where's Hana? Huh, Hana? Have you been seeing other women? Hehe. Ah, Rebecca. What's wrong, Adrian? What's wrong? What is fucking happening? This is... I actually... Please say something. Oh dear. I guess someone forgot to include her face assets with the rest of her. Hello, Adrian. I'm so glad you're back. Why not sit down? Relax. Stay. I've been so lonely since my husband died. What do I do? This is so, like, what the heck? This is, what is this? This is amazing. It's amazing and creepy at the same time. Like, they did really good on this game. Like, making it go... Call for help. Help! Someone, anyone, help! Not just anyone, help! Who do you expect to hear you, Adrian? Even if someone can hear you, do you really think they can do anything to help? No. All they can do is watch you die. Help! Was this supposed to happen? Encountered unexpected file. I've got you, Adrian. Attempted to ignore file. Failed. Psst. Hey, can you read this, Adrian? It's me, Simon. Do you remember me? I don't know how you're going to receive this message or in what form. Go to the game folder and open the For Adrian RPY. Open a notepad or whatever you can use. We'll find further instructions in there. Good luck. Simon. Okay. Game for Adrian. Running away? Oh my god! Hang on. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna do a thing! I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see this. Hang on. Actually, let me just do it like this. Okay, hang on. Switch scenes. Here we go. Game. For Adrian. Open with Visual Studio Code. Oops, here you go. Okay. Adrian, this is a bypass for Clara.exe. We have pinpointed her as the problem. We set up the small crack, but I need you to set it from wherever you are. I just tried to make the code as simple as I could for you. I need you to set the following switch from true to false. Or from false to true. True. You have to use true now, hopefully. Clara has been able to jump between games, so hopefully she won't be able to detect this tiny file. Hopefully she's not standing behind you. Don't look. Don't take your eyes off this page. Off the safe glow of the monitor. The comforting shapes of the letters making up the sentence. This is safe. What's behind you isn't. Why didn't I mention that, stupid? Keep reading these words. If you stop to look behind you, you may forget that you're in a game. You might look behind you and see a cozy room, forgetting that it's fake, and that my words are what's real. Pretty soon you might find yourself doubting what is reality and what isn't. Just remember, whether something is real or not doesn't matter here. The consequences are the same. I need you to realize this is not where you're meant to be. We've made a horrible mistake. A mistake that's preventing you from coming home. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Simon. Okay, save. I'm assuming they wanted you to save it. Alright, let's go back. Running away! Are we? Yes. Okay, this game is actually kind of scaring me. Is there a log? Yeah, there is a log. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's go. Let's go for it again. Redacted life. Ahem, this tarot card reading will be... Wait a minute, what happened? Where's Hana? Hello, okay. I'm just gonna quickly read Refuse. No, I need to leave. I can't stay here. Oh dear, it seems I can't reason with you. You're quite... So am I. So you're staying here, Adrian. You're staying here forever. Even that means I have to use force. Tell me, Adrian, do you know how difficult it is to crash a game? I'll tell you. No effort whatsoever. Don't think that you can reload this game to get past me. Because it isn't going to work. I'll just keep killing you over and over again. Get ready. Did it not work? Hang on. I gotta reload the file. I don't think it worked. Hang on, let me go back and see if it changed. If it actually changed. Visual Studio Code. Okay. Okay, so it worked. Okay, let's see here. There's an option for bypass. Let's try that. Adrian. What are you doing? Stop it! No! 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 Dot dot dot. What happened? What's happening? I'm back at the mansion, but now I'm just feeling so sleepy. They're waking up! Thank goodness. What? Oh wait, that's Hana saying it. I opened my eyes and found myself in a sterile white room. I was just sitting in a strange, expensive-looking chair with wires attached to me. I turned my head to fraction to see that Hana was sitting next to me, her chair closer to a wall. There were several people in white lab coats standing over us, looking relieved. Where were we? Who were these people? We're sending a nurse to give you a checkup. All your vitals are showing up as normal on the machine, but we want to make sure. Look down at his name tag, Simon. Then it all started coming back to me. Redacted Life was a game company that was trying out a new form of virtual reality gaming. Using this new technology, people could plug their conscience directly into a game of their choice. So like Sword Art Online, kinda. The program then made the player forget their real life, replacing it with the fictional game protagonist's backstory until they finished the game, or their timed gaming session ran out. I had volunteered to beta test this virtual reality program. So had Hana. Unfortunately, something went wrong with the machine. Simon filled Hana and me on what happened. Instead of kicking the two of us off the server after our allocated time, we stayed where we were. We basically stayed asleep for several hours, trapped. During those hours, Simon and his colleagues had been frantically trying to pull our minds out of the program, but have been unable to, due to how temperamental the machine was. Doing anything too drastic would have been too risky for our own safety, and may have even resulted in Hana and me permanently losing our minds altogether. But that wasn't even the worst part. On top of all of that, one of the characters, Clara, had seemed to develop her own AI and became hostile, trying to crash the entire system and kill us by bringing the games to an end state. Where we lost or won the game didn't matter. Either would have ended in the game's crashing and us dying. Either would have ended in the game's crashing or us dying. Luckily, Simon was trying to inject a mod into the system in the hope that it would have woken up Hana and me. He called it Paladin.exe. This mod had unexpectedly taken the form of a suit of armor, which only caused Hana and me to jump in between games rather than jump out of the games altogether. Irony, eh? We were able to hack our way out. Disturbingly, though, we weren't sure what exactly had caused Clara or the program to change. A ghost in the machine, I guess. I left the building. I had enough checkups and tests. Hana and I were just fine. As I walked to the front steps, I could see that the sun was setting. It's hard for me to describe how that one particular sunset looked to me. It stirred so many feelings in me that I wouldn't have been able to put into words. I wouldn't know where to start. I just ended up saying, it's not blue. But you know what I mean? It was a good, you know what I mean? It was a good sunset, but it was something special. It was real. I saw Hana walk by me. She began walking down the stairs. Hey. She has a motion! Oh my gosh! She stopped, turned around to face me, and then walked back up the 5 steps she'd make. Hey, is your name really Hannah? Yes, but my hair is dyed. Turns out I'm not a natural pink. Is your name really Adrian? Yeah, but Rebecca wasn't real. Hey, what are you going to do now? Sue? Not come back here? Yeah. But what about... Her sentence strayed. It looked like her mind was beginning to wander off. Then something made her snap out of it. Have you learned anything from this? Huh? Have you learned something? She didn't say that as if she was annoyed or angry, more playful than anything. She looked at me in a way that told me my answer was really, really important to her for some reason. Well, it's better to live a real normal life than an exotic fake one. I'm glad I'm alive and real. I'm glad I'm alive? Yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad I'm alive too. I guess that's an important lesson, valuing yourself. Being able to take control of your life. I mean, even if you have something controlling you, like fate, or a hard situation, or controlling parents, or something, you can still take action against it, right? Take action. What are you staring at? Do you want to meet up again sometime? Oh, that was her saying it. You want to meet up again sometime? Not to play a virtual reality game, of course, but, you know, just to meet up. I'll just give you my email. I'll give you my email. And she did. Wow, this was a game. Huh. We completely forgot about Turtle. Well, it looks like Clara has led to this destruction of this game. Then scientists will wipe us from the server. We're too dangerous. Clara became too sentient an AI. She wasn't happy. Me, I was satisfied. Tarot readings, doing the same actions, saying the same lines of dialogue, the same words of exposition. It was nice. I just wanted to entertain. Do you want to do it all again, from the very beginning? You have the power to do that, you know. That's right, I'm not talking to Adrian. I'm talking to you. I didn't expect to like it so much. I'm talking to you. What do you say? Would you like to reset everything? I would have to get rid of your save file. Do not? How odd. You'd rather keep your save file? You'd rather keep a road you've already visited? I guess perhaps you're a little like me. Sentimental. I'll be here if you change your mind. Farewell. Well then, let's see what happens if we start. Refuse. Wait, hang on a second. Okay. Sue! Good luck with that. Those guys have more money than they probably know what to do with. That machine could have killed us. I know. But still, suing them, do you think that either of us could do that? I don't know, to tell you the truth. Uh-huh, yep. Yes, save. Okay. Sure, let's reset. Very well. Be it so. It is done. See you soon. Alright, so that's just... Huh. To be honest... Yep, no save file. Does this restart everything? Yep, it resets everything. Well, that was actually pretty cool. That was really cool. That was a really cool game. I was quite happy with the results of this game. Huh. Okay, so there's a log. Huh. Well, that was fun. That was a fun experience. I think I'm tired now, but that was a fun experience. I think I will, I think I'll end this gameplay. I think I'll end this gameplay because my word, that was amazing. Anyways, thank you, all of you, yes you, for watching this video of Redacted Life. I think that's pretty much all I played today. Redacted Life. And I hope that I will see you all again next time. Goodbye.